ball. Rank these 4 Heat players' careers at the Heat, not outside, but while they're playing with the Heat. You got Jimmy Butler, Shaq, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James. Rank them. Rank them.
Wade, Butler, LeBron, Shaq.
Go one at a time. One at a time. Hold on.
We're about to disagree. I might put Jimmy over Shaq. Because Jimmy, ever since he's been there, like Rick said the other episode, they've been doing nothing but winning. Shaq did get that ring, but you had D-Wade on your team. I think as far as career, and I'm probably projecting just a tiny bit, I think I would put Jimmy slightly above Shaq, but I think they're pretty top. But it's definitely D-Wade. D-Wade is like a no answer number 1. LeBron brought them 2 rings. That's a no answer number 2. I think it's a toss-up between Shaq and Jimmy.
I think number 2 is a toss-up. Only because I know it's LeBron. I know it was prime LeBron. I know it was prime LeBron.
Bron had back-to-back MVPs, back-to-back Finals MVPs, back-to-back.
I get it. It might be a little reach, but for Heat career, I think Jimmy has done more for the Heat with less.
I was just about to thank you, man. He's done more. Yes, he's done more or less.
Because Brian had 2 All-Stars.
I'm saying you have Jimmy second.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hot take. Now that is a hot take. That's a steamy hot take.
All right. If Jimmy wins the finals, then I think it's definite. But right now, it could be looked at as a hot take because, like I said, it's how you break it down. Jimmy, it's the undrafted players. It's the 3 conference finals in 5 years or something like that.
So you basing it off
basically
of
nobody.
You basing it off of difficulty
and talent level, because if you line all 4 of those players up you just named, Jimmy, like, come on, you looking at him like, come on now, you don't even supposed to be here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he just it's just how hard he works, and like it doesn't matter who you put around him, he's gonna get his, and he's gonna push his team to the brink.
Jimmy
and LeBron had to basically get told by his teammate to step up and do this and that. And he also had All-Stars. He had a Hall of Famer shooter. He had a way better bench than Jimmy's ever had. That's just what I'm looking at.
I don't know, man. Bron might be the best player
hard
ever.
To say.
You think he might be the best player ever, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, Miami Bron is almost untouchable. But he wasn't there long enough either.
But do you think, Jaden, do you think LeBron could have done the same with Jimmy's the talent around Jimmy?
Yes, he literally has.
Or you think he'd do more?
Because he did it with the Cavs.
He did it with the Cavs, older than Jimmy.
But then, man, now you're contradicting now because you're saying yes, LeBron could do it,
but he's saying Jimmy's level. Jimmy's done it. And like he's saying, like Jimmy compared to LeBron is lower, and then LeBron's teams compared to Jimmy's teams is lower. So it's like the lower person brings the lower team to the highest level, if that makes sense. I feel like that's what you're saying.
Almost makes sense.
If I could put this into football terms, it'd be like Big Ben doing Tom Brady stuff with the new Steelers, if that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You interpreted my language right there.
It's just
translating for me.
I had to get you to think about it. Big Ben playing like Tom Brady, but on these new Steelers right now.
I want to hear what Rick got to say. I think Rick won't agree with me though.
Rank your four Heat players. It was Jimmy, Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and Shaq. Rank those 1 to 4.
Are we ranking them based off of their time with the Heat?
Yeah, what time with the Heat? Not their time with the Heat.
Jimmy's last.
What?
Or no, I'll probably say Shaq is last.
On that. Let's agree on that.
What?
I feel like I told you.
I would say D-Wade's obviously got to be first. And then right now I'll say LeBron and then Jimmy. If Jimmy wins, LeBron and Jimmy's a toss-up.
Jimmy needs to be up there because Jimmy wasn't a plug and place. I feel like LeBron, you can say LeBron and Shaq were more of a plug and place than Jimmy was. The whole team surrounds around Jimmy.
That's not true.
Wait, what?
Jimmy's more of a plug-in than LeBron was. LeBron and them made that team. Like they made that team.
You think Jimmy's so you think the Heat are where they're at now without Jimmy, or they're similar?
No, but I don't think
those
two things are related though to what we're saying. I think that LeBron and them made that team, and then was they team. I think the Heat had already had this team, and Jimmy went there and booted them all the way up.
Well, Jimmy was really there before most of them was there.
A lot of them, but they had their core. Their core, Bam, Jimmy. I don't remember when.
That's it. Tyler Hero. He was a rookie in the bubble. I think Tyler Hero was a rookie in the bubble.
That's it. But
I mean, all of them they got drafted though.
And then Kyle Lowry came after.
What I'm saying by what I mean by plug is that like if you take Jimmy out from the Heat right now, I don't think there's any way that they're making this far. There's no way. Can we all agree? With that?
They shouldn't be. But they really technically shouldn't be there right now.
Yeah, no.
If we
right. But if LeBron or Shaq, any of them got hurt, I'm not saying they've been in the same spots. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying they still could have had success. Man, that is why I'm saying I don't think Jimmy deserves to be last, because Jimmy's a much more valuable piece to the team now than LeBron and Shaq. Even though they're all valuable, I think Jimmy's much more valuable.
That's what I was saying.
Malin said the same thing. Yeah.
I think Heat Shaq with this team wouldn't be in this position because he's a center. I don't think he would have been able to do enough.
And it's a different game, and it's like it's a whole bunch of
totally different game. Totally different game.
Why do you think that Jimmy and LeBron is a toss-up if you win this year?
Me? Because I think Jimmy is doing more with less, and because now Jimmy would have been there longer. I think at this point
it's 4-4. It'll be 4-4.
This is Jimmy's fourth year.
Yeah, I think.
So wait, the bubble was his first year there?
Yeah.
No,
it was the second year. It was the second year. I think it was the second.
I can look it up. Keep going.
I feel like this is his fifth year there. But Jimmy, like LeBron, obviously he won. He'd been to 4 straight finals and won 2 of them with the Heat. Mm-hmm. But that was with another player on this list and Chris Bosh. Jimmy is doing it. Yeah, and Ray Allen. Jimmy is doing it basically with the Norris Coles, the Mario Chalmers, and that's it of the team and doing it. That's why I say it'll be a toss-up. Now, obviously, most people are going to say LeBron because LeBron actually went to 4 straight. But I think for me specifically, it's just a toss-up if Jimmy wins this year. But if Jimmy loses, if he doesn't win, then it got to be LeBron because Jimmy still wouldn't have any championships with the Heat, and LeBron has 2.
So he came in 2019. He's been there since 2019.
So this is 5th year.
This is 5th year.
Well, think about it like this.
2019, 21, 2, 3.
Got it. Think about it like this. All right. I'm not gonna say throw out the championships because that's just you wouldn't be talking basketball.
We're gonna agree to disagree, bro. Because your point is completely valid.
Hey, y'all into this right now? Just give it like 2 more minutes. But y'all keep going. 2 more minutes.
This is my last point. I'm just saying. Wait, I just lost my point.
I'm gonna say that
what?
It's hard. It's just hard to stack up. It's just hard to stack up. Like regardless of the difficulty factor, like what LeBron was doing individually plus what he was doing with the Heat was like stuff that we've never seen before. And I feel like y'all are overshadowing that because he had Hall of Famers on his team, which is a valid point, but LeBron was literally might be the best player ever when he was on the team.
I mean,
he was definitely the most entertaining. That was the most entertaining.
Like, I remember my point. I remember.
Like this, and like,
I mean, he LeBron was the best LeBron.
That's what I said. Heat LeBron is the best LeBron. But at the same time, if you're looking at just their careers in Miami, and you just put them side by side, I know LeBron got the 2 championships. But like I said, I know you don't want to throw the difficulty factor in there.
It's literally more than the 2 championships.
And I mean,
and it's playoffs.
Do you think he still would have got those accolades without those players there?
I think he would have got them MVPs. Everything but the rings, yes.
Also,
everything but the rings is without question.
But the MVPs also come from his team being good too, though.
Team being good, yeah.
He had the MVP when he was on the Cavs, though.
Because I ain't gonna lie, that 07 year, he just was above.
I'm just saying, like,
the
we're
only
talking
reason
about
they
LeBron
did
here.
anything.
Listen, now we're talking about
LeBron here.
Now we're talking about.
But I think Malin has more stock and degree of difficulty than you do.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
because
I like that breakdown.
Every championship. That's what they put into every one of them. Every run. How hard was it? Who did they have to go through?
All right, last go.
Last
go through for the fans.
It's not a biased take, but
last go through the fans 1 through 4. Just that.
Disagree.
That's it.
I feel it.
I got D Wade, Bron, Jimmy, Shaq.
Okay, Mela.
D Wade, Jimmy, Bron, Shaq.
All right, Reed.
I think what Jalen said the same thing. D Wade. Right now, D Wade, LeBron. D Wade, LeBron, Jimmy.
I think Shaq and Jimmy's a toss-up. That's just my.
And I'm with you, Mela. D Wade, Jimmy, Bron, Shaq.
I just don't remember Shaq that much on the Heat, which is why he's last.
He only played there for like 3 years.
Yeah,
I know. That's why he got that
ring and dip.
Because if you take the ring away from Shaq, then it's like his career at Miami was not good at all, to be honest.
Speaking
Miami
of getting,
Shaq, I look at Phoenix Shaq and Boston Shaq.
Not that bad.
Okay, Phoenix
Boston,
Shaq was okay.
Boston Shaq was crazy.
Once he got hurt, it was over with.
All right, let's use this relevancy, right? Since we're talking about getting rings and different